That is really good. That's really, really good.
Yeah.
Exactly. And there's actually some spice in there too.
So we're starting with 2 bottles of whiskey.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Brady McManus, your host of the Cool FM Foodies Show, and on this episode, probably our farthest away guest so far is Dave, the owner of the Thirsty Lizard. Welcome to the show. Really
Thank you very much.
You coming out, and as you can see, he brought us all kinds of goodies, and you want to make sure you stick around to the end because we're going to have a giveaway this time. For one of our viewers, you're going to win a little gift basket from the Thirsty Lizard. So,
that's right.
Welcome, and tell us a little bit about where you guys are located and all that, because there's probably some people are like, where's that?
Thirsty Lizard, we've heard of it or never heard of it. Absolutely. So we're situated just a little bit outside of Bisbee, about 6 miles right outside old historic Bisbee. If you're traveling from Bisbee towards Douglas on historic Highway 80, you'll pass Double Adobe Road, see a big old billboard with the Thirsty Lizard on it.
You guys are on the left, right?
Yeah.
You're going towards Douglas.
Exactly. Yeah. So you'll take a left onto that Double Adobe Road, and we're 0.2 miles off of the highway. So very close. Yeah, very close off of the road. Our address is McNeil. So, a lot of people will see that and say, oh, wow, they're really far out there. Nope, we're just 6 minutes away from Old Bisbee.
Oh, okay, so that's
pretty close.
That's not a bad drive at all.
Not at all.
Especially if you're going for a good time, good food.
Right. Our location's actually really unique because we're not really, like I said, in McNeil. We're not officially part of Bisbee, nor are we a part of Douglas, but we're right there situated in between all 3 of them. So we have a market that kind of pulls from all 3 areas.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. You'll be sitting at the bar, look down side to side, and you'll be like, that's an interesting crowd. You have all your artists and just free, livers from Bisbee and tourists, travelers, and then a whole different crowd and market of people that come out from Douglas area. Yeah. And then all the ranchers and cowboys from out, So it's really diverse and interesting, just, who you can meet and the conversations you can have at the bar.
Right. What is the actual address? So
5838 West Double Adobe Road.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yep. Yeah. And then how long has the Thirsty Lizard been actually around, and how long have you owned it?
So I've had it since October of 21, so just over 4 years now.
Okay.
The business has been around for about a year and a half prior to me taking ownership.
Oh, so it's fairly new. I thought it's been around for 20 years or something.
No, the property out there has been ongoing and has been a bar, restaurant, steakhouse for many years. A lot of people know it as Mike's Arena. That's, where they had the old rodeos when the property actually went down the whole way down to the highway.
Okay, so there's some history with the
property. Oh, absolutely. Originally it was a zoo. So you can be walking, it's a 10-acre property. And the property as a whole we call Stargazer Ranch.
Okay.
Once you're on the other side of the mountain from Bisbee, all the lights disappear. You can just look up and, understand, just being out in the middle of the desert with nothing around you is glorifying.
Yeah.
So the views are amazing night and day. You can see full 360 views of the mountain ranges right into Mexico. At the nighttime, you can see the border light. The lights light up. And like I said, all the stars come out. We have camping out there on the other side of the property. Do live music and so forth. So there's a lot that, we have going on out there throughout the year.
Yeah, and I was looking online at your pictures. The inside is really nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. A pretty large establishment too. You may drive by and go, oh, there's a small little bar in the middle of nowhere that's kind of little interesting, weird. For some people just to be driving and they're like, oh wow, there's a bar and a restaurant out here. Yeah. But when you walk inside, it's initially the bar, and then we have a huge backspace that we do a lot of different events and cater
pool
for.
Tables too, right?
Yeah, we pool tables, 2 pool tables, shuffleboard table, over 65 board games. So we're very family friendly. People come in the back dining area, play games, hang out. Yeah,
that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then that kind of separates it from the bar and the activities that we have happening in the bar with live music, karaoke, and so forth like that.
Dartboards?
Not at this point in time.
No?
Yeah, we used to have dartboards, and too many people got darted, as I like to say. So I'm like, all right, dartboards went away temporarily, but we are looking for an outdoor solution to bring those back and have that available.
Do the old, what is it, the lawn darts? Didn't those get banned? Like, from being illegal?
Yeah, I love those.
I remember those as a kid. Like, I see why they got banned, because you just...
Yeah, no, I've
throw 'em
gotten
at each
stuck
other.
a couple times, as a kid running around chasing siblings and cousins and so forth. But yeah, I can see why they were banned. But
Do you guys
super
have
fun.
an outdoor area, like, where people can drink and...
Yes,
and
so as
play
I mentioned,
cornhole or something like that?
the property, it's a 10-acre property, and about 3 acres of that is sectioned off under the liquor board so that you can go outside,
cow. That's
be
a
able to
massive
drink.
area.
Oh, yeah, so we do outdoor events.
You gotta have... I haven't looked it up, but I bet you got the largest outdoor drinking area in the county.
Possibly.
3 acres?
I'm not sure of the numbers, but it's a large
I would have
area.
to get like 4 beers just to walk from one end to the other to make sure I didn't get dehydrated.
Right. Yeah, it's nicely gated off. There's a nice stage out there. So like I said, we'll do events, and during those events, or even if you're just out there enjoying the patios, you can walk around the main yard area, enjoy your drink, so forth.
Awesome.
We do markets once a month. It's either the first or last Sunday. We kind of alternate around the holidays.
Yeah.
But during those markets, you can go in, grab a beer, walk around, do a little shopping.
So kind of like a flea market.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lot of vintage materials, antiques, swap market style though.
So if someone wants to get this information, is it your Facebook page, a website? Where's the best way to find out? I know your website had an events tab. I went and looked at it.
Yeah, so either we're working on developing our new website, so it's up and running, but there's a little, couple kinks, and we're adding to it.
Mm-hmm.
But right now there is a good contact for information. You can view our full menu as well as order from, the online website. And then I'd say email or Facebook. So our email would be azthirstylizard@gmail.com.
Okay.
Otherwise, just find us on Facebook and send us
Just
a
search
message.
Thirsty Lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're pretty easy to find.
All right. All right. I want to grab this because I want to look over some of the menu items, because this, I mean, it's an extensive menu, but you guys seem to have figured it out pretty well.
Yeah, it took a couple versions to finally nail it down. We have a very simple but very extensive menu.
Yeah.
So it's not your typical bar food. Like I said, we're a little further out there, so we have to give people a really good reason other than just entertainment to come out. So food is that reason. Hands down, people drive for good food.
I love the Dave's Famous Balls. That's hilarious.
So
donkey balls.
All of the
pumpkin
menu
balls.
items kind of go back and tie into a little of my history. So the Dave's Famous Balls, or the donkey balls, are one of the first items I ever made in a restaurant when I started working very young in a bar restaurant back home in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And the pizza oven went down. We did pizzas, burgers, and wings. That was our thing. So they didn't know what to do, and they were like, pizza's down, we're no pizzas. So I started taking the dough and actually frying it. So this is a variation of a recipe that I created when I was 13 working in a bar. And I was like, no, we can save pizzas. So
That is really
they're
cool.
pepperoni, fresh mozzarella, stuffed inside fresh dough, wrapped up nice and tight.
And I
deep-fried.
saw the pictures. They're like
They're
they were
huge. Yeah.
Like
They're definitely a nice sized pair of balls.
the dragon style dog. That sounds ghost pepper cheese, cilantro. Oh yeah, this is all awesome.
Yeah, if
And
you like spicy
Mother
food,
clucker.
we're definitely known for spice.
Yeah.
We don't joke around when it comes to, the spice level.
Yeah, and
You
we're
say
going to
you
talk
like that
about some
hot.
of these here in a minute. So, what do you think is, because and talk about your burgers, because I've been to some burger places and they have, a good selection of burgers, but you guys got a massive, and I love that you guys can control it, because usually, like, you still have a good menu that fits front to back. You're not 17 pages long, but it's very focused. Like it might have a lot of items, but they're really focused.
Right, and like I said, it took a lot of variations. If you've been to the Thirsty Lizard in the past, you may have seen one of those variations of the menu. At one point in time, we had a book, a menu book, and literally every flavor was its own page. And then so you picked your flavor profile, and then from that you decided what you wanted to eat. That was like your face just said it. It's a lot of information to take on.
I don't want to make customers have to think.
Yeah, I mean, it's really easy once you figured it out, but figuring out was a little over the top. So this variation definitely keeps it under control, cleans it up nicely. We have 27 different burger options that are available in different combinations. That gives you, I think, 151 variations.
That is crazy. What is your number one burger?
I'd say ongoing, probably the number one burger would be the signature style garlic lickin'.
Really?
That's gonna have our in-house garlic. It's like a hyper garlic Parmesan sauce. Nice cream base, but it's not over the top creamy or pungent.
Because I'm coming out tomorrow, and because I want to get some video to add into the show, and I'm gonna have to get a couple different items.
So that one on the face there is the lizard style.
Yeah.
And that one combines like 3 of our signature ingredients. So it has the lizard sauce, which is our house custom sauce. It's this
the green one here.
Yeah. And then it has the lizard tails, which is a roasted Anaheim pepper that's been stripped, beer battered, and deep fried. So they're nice, like long, crispy chips.
But they don't pack all the heat because you strip them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a very mild flavored heat, but good flavor. And then that goes right on top, kind of melted in with the American and cotija cheese. And like I said, we have a lot of variations. So you can either do that in the half pound, which is our go-to burger, or the 3rd pound.
Yeah. Okay. Where's alligator? Why don't I have no alligator on here? Lizard. I was like, looking for. I was like,
there's so many variations. People are like, well have you thought about adding this?
Fried alligator.
Right? No, that's something to think about.
I do the alligator. Have you ever had alligator?
I haven't. No.
Oh, you haven't? No. Oh, it's so good. I've had it all through, like in Georgia and Louisiana.
I was gonna say in the South.
Dude, it's. A lot of people say it's like chicken, but I think it tastes better, actually. Right. And little gator nuggets are awesome. It just goes with Thirsty Lizard.
Right? All right, something to think about.
But no, that's awesome. I'm really excited to try all of that, and then some of the sauces and stuff. So, catering, that kind of stuff, you guys do all of that? Or?
Yeah, we kind of toss up between delivery style catering, and then we also have at the moment, the Hangry Donkey food truck. So we use that for a lot of events as well, and catering style. So if somebody's hosting a private party, wedding, or just an event here in the city, then we'll show up in the food truck, and it's a very similar condensed version of our menu.
Yeah.
But we have the donkey balls, the burro burger, which is essentially the Cochise choice burger.
Yeah.
The Cochise choice burger, after hearing repetitively, your burgers are amazing, probably one of the best in the county, but they're huge. We came up with the Cochise Choice, which was the 3rd pound burger at a $5.20 price tag. So hence 520 for keeping it within the county. And that's our daily $5 burger.
And that's the burger
popular.
itself?
It is the burger. On Friday, we do free fry Fridays, so you can get a 3rd pound burger and a small fry for $5.20.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Cheaper than mix something.
Yeah, right. Awesome. So if someone could rent, like if they're doing a wedding, because you just said you have a 3-acre fence, they could rent out your place.
Yeah, we've done 3 or 4 weddings on our property. Makes for a great little backdrop if you're looking for something just simple and wide open nature.
It's just a one-stop shop. You have your 3-acre venue to set up however you want. You have your bar. You have your food.
Right.
I mean, if you want to take the stress off of your fiance and bride-to-be, you might want to call the Thirsty Lizard.
Right, kind of handle everything, a little bit of everything. We even have people, our in-house media guy, as well as decorators that we can contact and work with, depending on the level of what they're looking for and what they want to put into it.
Do you guys do like karaoke or any of that?
We do every Friday night, starting at 6 o'clock, we do karaoke. The first hour is kind of like family kids hour, because we do have the family game room. So we allow, anybody to come up and sing within that first hour. And then after that, from 7 p.m. to close, it's just, adult, good old fun time, bar karaoke.
Yeah.
So that'd be Friday. Actually, every day of the week, we have a new special. So Mondays would be Double Down Mondays, where you can get any burger or any drink, make that a double for just $2 more. So that $5 burger becomes a $7 burger, but it's a double and it's huge. Tuesday is dollar tacos.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a huge day for us. Where
I'll be getting some of those, take some pictures.
Yeah. So we do dollar tacos, $2 shots, and $2 chicken tacos.
Oh, wow.
So lots of different options on Tuesday. Wednesday is Wing It Wednesday. So 75-cent wings. That's for our dry. We cut our shitty wings.
Yeah.
So,
hey, we haven't even talked about that. Oh,
right?
I left the bag over there.
So we have our shitty spices here. It's a third-party line that we work with. But we have the good and the bad, and we call it our good old badass shit. And or for short, just the shitty spice.
Yeah.
And that's what we do for our wing rub on Wednesdays. Those are pretty popular. And then you can add any one of the 18 sauces that we have and make in-house as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I mean, I have to go through a lot of prep in our restaurant, but we make our dressings and stuff. But
yeah, some of them are daily batches and some are like, okay, like let's make the largest 5-gallon, 10-gallon, like exactly.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's just a lot of work. But the most important thing is when you go, you can taste it. Like,
absolutely.
You can absolutely taste it when there's no preservatives, there's none of this stuff compared to like any homemade sauce compared to a bottle sauce.
Exactly. And that's, we do have 2 different versions of some sauces for that reason, like the spicy whiskey barbecues.
That's what I can't.
One of our more popular sauces, especially if you're a heat fanatic, it's super up here on the heat scale level. But we have our in-house sauce, which is the original recipe. And then we have the bottled sauce that's sold as retail version. So we have both available. And the in-house version is going to be much spicier. And like you said, it just has that hit, that punch to it where you can't taste any of the preservatives and everything that's been added to it to keep it shelf stable.
And if you do come in and order a bunch of wings to go, you're going to get a bag of shit.
That's right. Absolutely, yeah. We will literally serve your wings to you in a bag of shit.
That is
So, I mean, the wings are good. The burgers are amazing. The Philly is hands down one of the best around. Being from Pennsylvania myself, I take that pretty seriously.
Yeah.
Like, I'm proud of our Philly. It's amazing. It's huge. It's delicious.
Sliced or chopped?
It is shredded. It's essentially sliced prime rib, and then it's grill slow shredded.
Okay.
So right there, mixed into your grilled green peppers, onions, lots of mushrooms, mozzarella, provolone cheeses, a little bit of cheese sauce. It's the ultimate combination of the Philly battle of cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Smash them together and it's heaven.
That's awesome. Girl, I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to get out there and try some of this food. But right now, I think we can. Is there anything else you want to add about your business? Anything coming up? Are you guys open holidays like on Thanksgiving? And
typically, yeah. We're open 7 days a week now. Right now, our hours are set to open at noon, and we'll close between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. depending on the day.
Aren't open at noon.
Depends on the day.
Okay.
So we're working on right now backing up our hours to during the week it's 2 p.m. But we're working on reopening for lunch again. So as soon as we get staffed up and kind of set.
Being out that far from, well, not that far, but 6 miles from Bisbee, kind of where you're at, do you have much of a lunch crowd?
It's hit or miss. Really throughout the year, we have different work crews and companies that come down and work that, definitely help support the daily business.
Yeah.
During this time of the year, the RV parks fill up, and we had a ton of them in for Thanksgiving. So it was really the ranching communities and the RV parks that.
So you will be open for
us.
Christmas then.
Undecided, but we're thinking so. We're working with staff to make sure that we can be staffed sufficiently and make sure everybody has family time off, but also take care of business.
Yeah, because I see people post on Facebook, oh, I can't believe these restaurants are making their people come in. My people want to work.
Yeah, and I give them the option, like especially those with smaller kids. It's kind of an automatic, like you're gonna ask for off. You should have off. You have a child, like definitely take off. If you want to work a later shift, great. And then for those who don't have like family coming in or anything happening or going on, like I give them the option. You want to come in, make some money, great. And we all have a good time. It's, usually holidays are real laid back. People are over the top happy, just, happy that we're there and part of what they're doing. You don't have
any of the grumpies.
No. Thanksgiving was wonderful. It was a great day.
Yeah. So I'm going to dive into some of these sauces. We're gonna talk about these here right after we taste these. And where's with that? I'm gonna move this down a little bit. I know Dan says I don't have to, but I'm going to because I know it's loud. So, because we got some chips, so we are going to try some different sauces. So, walk me through. Let's start here with this green one.
All right, so that'd be our signature lizard sauce. It's a in-house cream-based herb sauce, and it's either a love it or hate it. People are like, put this on everything I consume for the rest of it forever, or I'm good, thanks.
That is really good. There's no avocado in it?
None at all.
No. It has that creaminess of that is really, I would put that on all of my Mexican food.
All of everything.
All of everything. There you go.
It literally goes, I haven't had anything that I'm like, oh, that wasn't a good combination. For some reason, it's like the ultimate sauce. Just
you put that on some of the burgers?
It does. That's on our lizard burger, and then we have a spicy version of that's called our dragon sauce.
Okay.
So that'd be on the dragon burger. So that's a cool thing. We have 18 sauces, 27 burgers. Most of our sauces correlate into our burgers or other sandwiches. We also have loaded fries, so you can do the lizard fries, dragon fries, garlic fries, cherry.
I would just get that with some chips and sit at the bar and drink beer. And literally, that's really good. It's all blends together so well. Like there's nothing that overpowers something else.
Yeah, it's not nothing that's, you can taste a lot of different flavors, but nothing is like right there in your face where you're like, oh, that's too much garlic. No.
My kids would go crazy for that one. They love salsas and all that stuff. All right, we're moving on. What's this next one?
That's one of our newer, most popular burger sauces. It's the garlic lickin'
Garlic
sauce.
lickin'.
Yeah.
All right.
So the brew pub garlic lickin'.
Ooh, that is tangy and garlic, like it's like a garlic lemon. Or something. That's really, really good too. That would be my fry dip. That's what I dip my fries in.
Definitely. So that one on the burger, it has like literally a handful of fresh smashed garlic that we grill with a little bit of onion. Nice seasonings in there.
Now I get the onion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pop on the sauce, melt over some nice mozzarella cheese. It's a simple, but like I said, one of our top 3 burgers.
Is it vinegar or lemon juice that you put?
It's lemon.
Is it lemon? Okay. I was like, it's very almost citrusy and tangy to where I'm like, well, I was like 90% sure it was lemon, but I was like, that could be vinegar.
Yeah, it has a lemon
like a
base.
sherry
And sometimes you have to watch, or otherwise the lemon will overpower.
Yeah. And then you just got to go back to step 1. All right, what are we doing on this one here?
That's our original barbecue sauce. So that's just a
house. And these
cowboy
are
honey
all
barbecue.
house made.
Yes, correct.
Okay, and this is a barbecue.
So a sweet honey barbecue. The honey's definitely there.
Yeah, a lot of honey barbecues, you don't get that.
Yeah,
exactly. And there's actually some spice in there too.
Just a little bit. It's like an undertone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's tied in last just to kind of give it that tingle of, a little bit of like, oh, okay, that's there.
It makes you want more. Like you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Especially if you get
the sweetness, without that, it doesn't have anything to kind of balance it, and it just becomes overbearing sweet and sticky, and you're like, okay, that's good, but
you'll like this on your chicken if you're 5.
Right. Yeah. And for about 5 or 6 wings, then you're like, okay, that's much. But adding in the folding in that flavor of just a little bit of heat brings it all.
That if I got wings. I think blue cheese would go really good with that one. I'd get some blue cheese just for my chicken wings.
So that'd be our Diablo burger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Diablo has the spicy whiskey barbecue.
That's what I'm trying next, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And then the blue cheese kind of folded into that. It's a beef and chicken burger. It's pretty massive.
Holy cow. Beef and so there's a chicken.
So it
patty.
has the Diablo seasoned beef patty and then the spicy whiskey barbecue shredded chicken with the crumbled blue cheese, pepper jack cheese, a couple jalapenos, and call it a day.
I can't. I need to take like 5 people with me so we can order more food. Okay, so now what are we going into? What's this one
All right,
here?
so any of the black containers are going to be spicy. So anything we serve in a black container's got a kick.
I'm gonna have to tell my spicy story after this.
the spicy whiskey barbecue sauce. So we're starting with 2 bottles of whiskey cooked down for that one. And then we pulled in some flavor, add a lot of heat.
That is really Man, it's not. I'm waiting. I'm like
Right?
kind of waiting before I
After
start
hearing
talking.
your story, I'm like, are you all right?
So, yeah, I was kind of waiting to see if it was gonna get any spicier. So that's like for me, that's like perfect, absolutely perfect. I would say like on a heat scale for me, that's right in the middle of like a 5 or 6. Like, but you can still, I can taste the whiskey. I can taste. Do you use anchovy in there at all?
Just
peppers.
Not really. It's more.
You don't have to give away secret.
It is a three chili blend in there.
Yeah, because it's very smoky too.
And that's. Did I bring it? Yep.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's that.
Chipotle.
Okay, Chipotle. Yeah. Okay. So I was like, it's very smoky. So that would be so killer on any burger.
Yeah. So that'd be the what's the Heidi Ho burger.
The Heidi Ho burger.
Heidi Ho adds some chopped bacon, big old onion ring, and your pepper jack cheese with that sauce, and
Awesome.
Heidi Ho.
All right. This looks like might be like a sweet chili, or what's this one?
Yeah, that's an original sauce of mine. It is the sweet red chili cherry maraschino chili sauce. Yeah, exactly.
That's a really long name.
Yeah, I know.
Maraschino cherries in a sauce. Okay. What? That is so cherry. I was not expect. I thought I was expecting a hint of cherry. That was like
No, it's popping. Cherry popping.
holy cow.
So that sauce.
If you like cherries, this is insane. I mean, that was like as soon as I was, blew my mind on that one. I was not expecting that, but it doesn't. It's not just cherries. I can get the pepper in there.
Oh yeah.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
On that one, we will take the burger patty, marinate it in maraschino cherry sauce, grill that so it has a nice char on it, top it with the spicy sauce, some mozzarella cheese, habanero peppers, and it's wonderful. That's a burger that you cannot get anywhere else.
That
truly custom.
for me to create a burger with that one would be hard because you'd have. I mean, obviously you got to figure. I'm gonna have to try that. I have to. But like I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, what cheeses, what type of onion? Am I going to put anything pickled on there? Is pickle going to go with cherry? I don't know. Like my brain's going like 900 miles an hour.
And that's how, like, when we got to doing the tacos, I was the same way. And I actually found the perfect balance combination was our Caribbean lime sauce with the cherry. That cherry and lime had a really nice balance.
Yeah, that's awesome. So out of all these, this was definitely my favorite. The smoky, the heat, and for me, so for those who don't know, I used to eat super, super hot stuff like your ghost peppers, your habaneros, all that stuff. I'd just chop them up, put them in food. And then it was like 3 years ago, my kids got me the world's hottest gummy bear. And they wanted me to try it before they went to school, right? And I was like, fine, whatever. And I did. I took a bite and I collapsed on the floor. Not like collapsed, like passed out, but like in a ball. My stomach hurt so bad. I'm crying. I'm
Feel
literally
everything, like on the inside.
yeah, I'm like literally crying. Like call 911. They're laughing at me because they're like, oh, Dad loves hot stuff, and you know, and it was I've broken 27 bones. I've had multiple surgeries, blown out my knee, getting ready to have a knee surgery, and that was the most painful thing I had ever gone through in my life, and it was horrific. And now I can't handle anything above jalapeno or Tabasco. If I do, my stomach, I was telling you earlier, I was like, I don't know if I got permanent damage inside my stomach or something, but it was the most painful thing I've ever gone through. And if anyone says I got the world's hottest, I'm like, get the hell out of here.
You're like, nope,
don't even open it in my house. Just walk away.
Oh, that from a gummy bear. How big was the gummy bear?
It was like that. I mean, it wasn't like huge, but it was
like bit off the ear or something.
Yeah, I just took a bite, and that was torture. I gotta pay him back somehow. I don't even know what, but something's in the works.
Yeah, like the most sourest candy or something. In the
right. Yeah. So overall, I mean, you're doing phenomenal. This is all fantastic. I love the menu, the location. I can't wait to get out there. I really am glad you took my call to.
Yeah, I was too. You called me right when we reopened 7 days a week, and I was short-staffed. I think I was bartending that day, like my first day. I'm usually in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I'm, behind the scenes, and I come up. I'm like, yeah, I got this bartending. It's only been a couple months. I got this. And you call me, and I'm just in panic mode. I'm like, I don't know where the buttons are. There's somebody wants napkins. Like, yeah, complete panic mode. But I was just like, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, this is great. So, what we're going to finish with is these. Walk us through these, because here's what we're doing. If anyone who leaves a comment under this video, you will be entered to win this whole set right here from Thirsty Lizard. From the rub to salsa, some of the hot. Is this a barbecue sauce?
That one is, no, that's our Reaper salsa.
Yeah. So we're going to give these away. They're all factory sealed. So leave a comment under this video on the Cool FM page, and we will make sure that we'll do the drawing. Well, let's see. I'm thinking ahead because this is going to air on Sunday.
Okay.
So we'll do the drawing probably Wednesday or Thursday. I got to talk with Todd and see when he's available.
Get in the details.
I don't want to do it for a whole week, just a couple days.
Fair enough.
So I'll talk to him and we'll get that set up. But leave a comment so you're entered to win, because this is a pretty sweet setup. Walk us through what we got.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got 3 different hot sauces here. Let me do a little switching around.
There you go.
So we have our Chipotle. It's going to be super smoky. That is used in a little bit of our spicy barbecue, as you mentioned.
So good.
The garlic ghost here. So these two are going to be breaking our 10 out of 10 heat scale. The garlic ghost is level 17, so they definitely have some heat kick to them.
Wow.
Bringing that back down into normal spice, we have the garlic serrano. This one's going to be a 7 out of 10. They are listed on the side.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, they have a little heat scale. Yeah, fancy design work by myself, if I might say so. 17
out of 10. Okay. I love it.
Well, our original heat scales was
this is an
1 to 10. And then we
started making hotter stuff.
Continued developing the line.
So you just had to blow the top off.
Exactly.
Love
so
it.
we just burst through. The garlic ghost salsa, which would pair nice with the garlic ghost hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
This is by far, in my opinion, one of my favorite salsas here. It's hot shit. It's made by another company. These 2 products here, the shit line.
Yeah.
But they're phenomenal products, and it's just not over the top hot, but it has that great restaurant style quality to it.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
So more of a like a Mexican style salsa, or a restaurant? Is it more chunky, or?
It's not super chunky. Like, I compare it. I don't know if I should say that. I compare it to like a very good chili style salsa with actual ingredients and a kick of heat.
Okay, gotcha.
So the heat doesn't come in until afterwards.
Yeah.
And it keeps you going back for more.
Okay, that's awesome. So, like I said, this is going to be someone's prize. So go ahead and leave a comment, and then we will do a drawing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe I'll drive back down there and do a drawing.
That'd work fair enough. Yeah.
Guys.
And if anybody was like, wait a minute, Bisbee Hot and Spicy, the store officially did close in Bisbee, a couple of years ago, but I've had the brand for about a decade now, and all these products are still available out at the Thirsty Lizard.
That's
so
awesome.
if you come back in our little back dining room area, you'll see a big display of the Bisbee Hot and Spicy, full line of hot sauces, spices, salsas, condiments, so forth.
Oh, that's exciting.
yeah.
I'll make sure I get some pictures of that for tomorrow. So, great. Other than that, anything else you want to add before we sign off here?
Oh, that was a lot.
I know.
No, I think the last thing I confirmed on this morning is we are bringing Big Prize Bingo. I'm going to be starting that here in about 2 to 3 weeks. So we'll be having a weekly bingo night. It's going to have like actual prizes like large screen TVs, $500 gift cards. So some like legit actual cool play. So if you're a bingo fan or just want to, come out for game night, we're going to be hosting that. Details on the dates and when are coming soon, so you can find that on our Facebook page.
How exciting. Well, thanks for coming out. This was a blast.
No
your stuff is amazing. I'm really excited to get out there and actually eat some of the burgers because I love a good burger.
Yeah, come on out. If you want to try them all, you can pull in the RV, camp in the, campground for a week. Say, I got to try every burger. I'll be here for a week.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's right.
All right. So I'm gonna have to go with this one as I say goodbye on this one. But it was a really good episode, a lot of fun. We still, we're always looking for guests and for hosts. If you're a foodie and you're a foodie, it doesn't have to be a restaurant owner per se. So if you think you'd like to be a guest on the show, reach out to me. Reach out to Cool FM Foodies. So if we think you're going to be a good guest and a fit, we'll definitely, possibly bring you on. Definitely, possibly. I guess I just completely countered myself on that one. So with that, I'm your host, Brady McManus. And as always, taste your way through life and fill up on adventure.
Bye.